Hi everyone, today we're going to make a cup cozy or a sleeve to put on an iced or hot drink. This will keep your hands nice and dry for when you're drinking an iced coffee from all that condensation. So let's get started. The yarn I'm going to be using is I Love This Cotton, and I get it from Hobby Lobby. This one's called Walk in the Park. And all you need is a yarn needle, a pair of scissors, and a hook. The hook I'm using is a size H or number 8, and it's a 5mm. Let's get started. So all you need to do is do chain 26. And so we're just gonna pull that through. Don't do it too tight or you won't be able to get your needle in there. Okay, we got chain 26 here, and you're gonna just want to make sure your work is nice and flat like that and not twisted. And then we're going to join with the beginning of this row to form a circle. So we're gonna go to the first loop, first stitch, the top loop, and nice and tight, not too tight. And we're going to go through both loops with a slip stitch. And then the next thing we're going to do is a single crochet all around. So that we're going to start with a chain 1, and in that first stitch, hello, there you are, we're going to start with a single crochet, making sure we don't twist our work. Single crochet in the next one, the first row is always the most awkward one, so but once you get going, that gets a lot easier. So there you go. You're just going to single crochet all the way around. Okay, we're at the end. We're just going to do our last single crochet. And then we need to join to our first stitch. We're going to go through both loops, the front on the top there. Just going to pull it back through with a slip stitch. So we're going to pull it through there and pull it through there. Then you're just going to do a chain 1. And for the next rows, we're going to do half double crochets. And so you're just going to yarn over, go through both loops on the top of the stitch, and then yarn over and pull back through all 3 loops on the hook. Do that again a couple times through both loops, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. One more time, yarn over, go through the top, those 2, pull through all 3 loops. All right, I'll meet you back at the end of this row. Okay, we went around, we're at the end again, and we're going to just join it with a slip stitch through, and chain one. So we're just going to keep going around with the half double crochet. You're going to want to make sure you have 26 stitches, and the way I do that is I just, once I finish the end of a row, this is your, I don't count that first one, that's the where we ended. So I'm going to count, there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, getting harder to see, 21, 24, and then there's 25, and then that last one looks a little bit different, but that's our number 26. So then you're just going to go around and to keep doing that. Start with a half double crochet and just do about 9 or 10 rows. You can customize it, make it however big you want. I'm going to do 9 rows, and I'll meet you back at the beginning, at the end. Okay, here we are. This is where the magic happens. So we get that last stitch, and we're going to join with the first stitch in the row. And I have done, looks like 10 rows. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's about the size that I like. You can do it smaller or bigger. We're going to do one more row, so you don't want to make it too much bigger than this. But the way we're going to finish off, we're going to do a chain, and then we're going to do a single crochet in that same stitch, and now we're going to go then in the next stitch we're going to do something pretty cool. So watch this. We're going to go in there to do a single. We're going to have 2 stitches on our 2 loops on our hook, and we're going to turn the hook all the way around, and then we're going to bring it through the 2 loops. Okay, we're going to do that again. So we go in there to do a single crochet. We have our 2 loops. Don't do too tight, and then you're going to go all the way around. And pull it through the 2 loops. We'll do that a few more times. So you just go into the next space, pull up the loop. You've got 2 loops on your hook, and you're just going to go around, and you just twisted it. And then you're going to bring it through both those. However you do it, just do it the same all the way around. You might twist one way or the other, but just make sure you twist the same way all the way around. So you go into the next one. Twist around. Hope that makes sense. Go into the next one. Twist around. Go into the next one. Oops. Don't get ahead of myself. And that's just going to make this fun little top. I'll meet you at the end. All right, getting close. Just want to say that if that's twisty stitch is too intimidating, you can just go ahead and do the last row can just be you can just finish off where you finish it off and be done, or you know, like with that half double crochet, the last round, or you can just do like a single crochet all the way across. Another thing that I've done before is to do a little loopy thing. So I just do like a single crochet and then a few chains and then another single crochet, skip a stitch, a few chains, single crochet, a few chains. So you just do that all the way around. That's one way to do it. You can just do here's what it looks like with just kind of a, like it's a single crochet and a couple chains. This one has, I think, 4 chains. This one has 2 chains. So just whatever you want. But back to this one. We're going to finish this one up. So we're going to have a few more stitches to do. So we're just going to twist it around. Twist around. I just love this one, the way it looks when it's finished. So pull it up, twist around, and now we're getting we're back to the beginning, so we're going to do that last one. Twist around. And the way that I like to finish this off is to go ahead and cut my yarn. Leave a little bit so you have room to play with. And then I'm going to use my yarn needle and just try to make it a little come together well. So we're going to go into this loop here. And then we're going to come over and just kind of go through here. We're going to do that again, only this time we're going to go all the way through the work. See how that kind of ends? Like so. Doesn't have to be perfect. Some people will say it has to be perfect. Alright. And then we're just going to then we're just going to fasten it off by just bringing through a couple of stitches here and there. And the way I like to weave into my ends are to just go through a few stitches that direction and then come back the same way. We're back the other direction. Only you're not going to want to, you want it to catch, so you can't go right back through or your string's going to come back out, so you kind of have to skip one. And you just go through a few. If that happens, you got your needle in the right spot, just stick it back in there. Weaving in the ends is the worst part. I'm going to weave that in. I'll do that off camera, but anyway, that's what it looks. It's got this cute little ridge, and I'll show you what it looks like on the cup. there you go. A couple things you can do is you can jazz it up with some buttons. You can sew a little button on there. I have some little charms that I like. I might sew a little charm on there, just add a little bit. All you have to do is take a little extra piece of your string and loop it through and just tie it on. So pretty simple. That's it. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks. Bye.